All right, so we're waking up to some good news here in India. A big diplomatic boost and a big setback to Pakistan. Yes, we're referring to Kulbhushan Jadhav, who was put on the death row by Pakistan. But now justice has prevailed because the International Court of Justice has intervened, saying that he cannot be hanged to death. The ICJ has put a stay on his execution after India's petition. India had submitted in the International Court that Pakistan had violated not just the Vienna Convention but also fundamental legal rights provided to all individuals. The Foreign Minister informed the family members of Jadhav about the development. Eminent lawyer Harish Salve is representing India at the Court of Justice. Jadhav, remember, is a former Indian naval officer who was in Iran for business when he was abducted by Pakistani elements. Pakistan claimed that he was caught stirring up unrest in Balochistan but was unable to provide any sort of proof. Jadhav was sentenced to death by a military court on April 10th, and India has been fighting tooth and nail. Finally, the International Court of Justice has stepped in and put a stay on the execution order that was passed by Pakistan.
Great victory for India. It's a victory for every citizen of India. And I'm glad that the international community has realized that this was not a trial at all. And I mean, the next step should be obviously to ensure that Kulbhushan Jadhav is brought back safe and sound to this country. That should be the first step. And the next step can be to look at similar issues and then raise these. We have other people in Pakistani jails also who are held without trial. So that also we should see. And I guess we must take one step at a time for the human rights review for Government of India. So I have not examined the papers which were moved, but obviously the job has been done very skillfully by Government of India, and full marks to the Government of India and full marks to the Ministry of External Affairs.
Now, so far as the arguments which are likely to be placed before the International Court of Justice, that though Kulbhushan Jadhav is an Indian national, he was all the while denied the consular access, which is a complete breach of the Geneva Convention. Secondly, the Pakistan whole case is depending upon the so-called extracted confession of Mr. Kulbhushan Jadhav, and therefore Mr. Kulbhushan Jadhav has been denied the consular access. So we don't know whether Mr. Kulbhushan Jadhav is really alive or not, whether he's mentally fit or not, and therefore, according to the India, when Mr. Kulbhushan Jadhav was caught in Afghanistan, then thereafter he was kidnapped from Afghanistan to Pakistan, and the army court tried without giving a proper opportunity to defend himself. These all arguments of India has been prima facie being accepted by the International Court of Justice.
All these dots will ultimately converge on to proving the farce of Pakistan and the kind of kangaroo court that they're holding out there. It'll come out in the open because all these elements, what you just mentioned, they'll go a long way in supporting our cause. Pakistan cannot behave like this internationally. They can do it to their people over there. They're doing it to the Baluchis. They're butchering them. Now, this is all becoming evident to the whole world, and the world is actually getting more and more enlightened about the kangaroo ways of Pakistan.
Okay.
So definitely it's going to be an issue which will come against Pakistan. And I'm very confident that Kulbhushan will get reprieve.
I think it's a very good piece of news, both for the family of Kulbhushan Jadhav and for the whole of India. Even otherwise, within Pakistan, there were other legal channels available. Till the end, the president's pardon was there. In my view, Pakistan gains nothing by taking his life. A live Kulbhushan in their captivity is of higher value for Pakistan for whatever bargaining they want to do with India than a hanged Kulbhushan. So I have no doubt that ultimately, whether it is with the intervention of the International Court or with the internal dynamics within Pakistan, Kulbhushan's life will be saved, and we will be very happy for that.
So Pakistan has time and again been named and shamed internationally, but this possibly is the biggest blow that can be dealt, considering that the International Court of Justice has stayed its execution order, making it very clear that something like that is illegal and completely uncalled for. But we also want to get you this detailed report on who Kulbhushan Jadhav is and exactly what his story is, how he was abducted and brought into Pakistan and almost masqueraded to look like a spy so that Pakistan could once again point fingers at India. Take a look at this report.
I am Commander Kulbhushan Jadhav.
Kulbhushan Jadhav, an Indian citizen, an innocent civilian, and a victim of Pakistan's barbarity. In March 2016, Jadhav, a retired Indian naval officer, was in Iran for business when he was abducted by Pakistani elements. A few weeks after his abduction, the Pakistani authorities announced that they had arrested Jadhav, not from Iran but Balochistan. This is where the first loophole emerged. The Balochistan Home Minister and the army cited two different locations, nearly 900 kilometers apart, as the site of the arrest. Pakistan called him an Indian spy, a charge categorically rejected by India. Seeing its plot falling flat, Pakistan released a dubious video, calling it Jadhav's confession. India clearly called Pakistan's bluff and claimed that Jadhav was coerced into making the statements. Pakistan's farce was exposed completely when the Prime Minister's advisor himself accepted that there wasn't enough proof against Pakistan. A statement withdrawn within months. In April, after a secret trial in a military court, Jadhav was sentenced to death. He wasn't even provided a proper lawyer. Pakistan also rejected over a dozen requests for consular access by India. Now, the ICJ's order has come as a glimmer of hope for Kulbhushan. Will Pakistan realize the travesty of justice it's perpetrating and finally set an innocent Indian free? Bureau Report, India Today.
We are getting big breaking news coming in. The International Court of Justice.
This is a huge story, Archana, broken by India Today magazine's editorial director.
I think it suggests that the Narendra Modi government has been effective in sending out a clear message to the international community.
Huge relief for Government of India. It's a huge relief for Kulbhushan Jadhav's family.
It's a great victory for India. It's a victory for every citizen of India.